Hi guys, it's Yolanda and I am back with part 2 of the family photo album. Okay, now this is for the front inner cover. So I've already chosen 2 pieces of 12 by 12. Let's just make sure we got to put it the right way. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to cut it, both of them, by 8 inches or 20.5 centimeters. Okay, so basically the other way, which is what I normally do, you can also just measure like this, you know, just to be, because this is going to go directly on the cover. Let's just take it this way, shall we? Then I can see the. Now I'm using my bits of what I can from the remainder of the paper. So the papers I used in the family album is not going to be exactly the same, okay? But that's fine because I don't want my albums exactly the same. So of course paper, you know, is up to you. So now I'm going to cut this, which is basically, because you know it's 8 1/4, right? So I'm cutting this at actually 8 1/8. 8 1/8. Here we go. And this one exactly the same. Right, 8 1/8. I'm going to take these and put them aside. And then I am going to join them together, and where's my tape? I'm going to just use my tape, and I'm going to use, there, so I'm going to use these 2. Let me just again double check. Yeah, that's fine. And just cut this straight. Put your tape like so. Actually no, I'm going to join this. What am I doing? I am actually, is it this one? Yeah, the wider one. I hope I'm doing this right. Should be right. You know, it's been about a month actually since I did that, made the journal. Okay, I like using the tape because it gives you the exact width that you want, you know, either 1/2 inch or 1 inch in this case. And then I'm still, because you know sometimes the tape doesn't stick so well, you know, it comes off after a while with the heat, especially on, because I'm going to be bending it here. You'll see what I mean in a moment. So I'm just going to put a little bit. Let's spread the love. And I know I'm a little bit off camera there. And let's join it. Like so. Yes. A little bit up. Plus when you put the glue on, it gives you a little bit of shifting room. You can shift it a bit. Let's get this here out the way. Okay. So you've joined your 2 pieces together. Now you do want to let this part dry, by the way, if you're using glue, because the next thing we're going to do is score it. And let's just clean this up. So, because all we're going to do, we are going to turn this into the concertina. Where is my scoreboard? Let me just grab it because I need my big one. And my big one needs a nice clean as well. Okay, I'm just going to turn it around because I want to make sure, well, this is going to go, yeah. So be aware of which way is up and which is down. Okay. So let's just get some of this stuff out the way. I'm trying to be tidy and not pile thousands of things. And this is the leftover, by the way, so I'm going to put it there. I have a pile of mischief over there where I put my spares, because obviously you use them throughout the album, you know. So do keep all your pieces, do not throw them away just yet. Now you can score like this. You can also do this when you want to score, okay? So what I'm going to do, that's about right. So I'm going to score it, say more or less there. And that is at 5.5. So really that's, I think, 5 1/8. We are going to score it there. What am I looking at? Yeah, it's about 5 1/8. No, it's not. 5 5/8. What am I saying? So 5.5, and go up one and score. And then we are going to use 1/2 inch. You're going to score at 6. Right? And then I should have worked this out beforehand, but you know what? We're going to do it together. So let's fold it. This is what I like to do. So you're going to go like so. First fold. And second fold. So you have a bit of a spine there. Okay. And this one is actually going to go this way, because this is going to go down on the paper. Then you can fold it across. See that? And you can kind of measure where your next one is going to be. So I'm measuring it here. I'm doing that on the white side so I can see it. So you know you got your spine. Put it against there, and then we are going to score again at 5. See that? And 5/8. Uh-oh, did that go straight? No, it didn't. It went horribly wrong. No, man, this is not good. Let me put it on 6 there, because it's going crooked. Yeah, it's still going crooked, for goodness sake. I have to tell you guys, oh, you know why it's going crooked? That's why I had this difficulty before. It's because of the joint. So be careful. That's it. Better to do it this way. See, I forgot. So that's the tip for here. Do it slowly, because the joint makes it go squiggly. Okay, so instead of moving it up there, I moved it to 6. And then we've got 6 there, and we are going to do again. Let me just see that. Let's just check, like I say. Yeah. So this is at 6, and I'm going to score it not at 6.5, just before that. What am I saying? There. Right here. And once again, because of that join, do it carefully so your doesn't go all over the place. And there you have your second fold. So let's hope we can do this. You see that? Yeah, and like I said, this is a little bit finicky, because and I have to tell you, I am testing out contact lenses today, well, for the rest of the week. So my sight is not as good as when I'm using glasses, but I have to test them out before, I go to Portugal. I haven't worn contacts since I fell ill in 2016. I've just, been using glasses, because when you're that sick, you can't be bothered to put them in every day, and you just can't. You're just too sick. So that's why I am testing it. So I'm sorry, my vision is not very good. Perhaps I shouldn't have used it, but I have to do it. So now we have that, and that is going to go there, and now we are going to fold it backwards. 1/4. I just thought I would give you my 2 cents. Okay, because that and that one is fine there. So this bit where the join is a little bit fiddly. And that's why normally I do a 5 centimeter or half an inch. Or yeah, half an inch normally, but now this time I did an inch because I really struggled with the other one. So that will go like so, and that, and you are getting it. Can you see that now? Now it's just a matter of folding that there. So I am just, and all you're going to do is fold it here. So I'm just going to, again, this is how I did it, guys. And I'm going to mark it there. Can I even see that? And then I'm going to put it on my 6. Go see where I did the mark now. Oh, for goodness sake, now I can't see it, can I? So let's do it again. Here we go. I just marked it there. And I'm going to put it back in the middle of my 6, and I'm going to do the same thing. And not quite, just shy of a 1/4. There we go. Where is it? There we go. So you can see this paper is lovely and thick. So I just felt, you know what? Let's save some paper. We don't have to mat it on cardstock. It's just how I do, how the cookie crumbles. And once again, there we go. Because you need that spine to give you room. Okay. What is this? What is this hanging out there? Let's put that aside. So now, basically, this is going to fit like so, and like so. So, again, being aware of your spine. So now you have that, and it fits perfectly. Oh, this is a little bit, let's just loosen up the old joints there. It's like my joints don't work properly anymore. And yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so you've got to make sure that your first fold is here, so it gives you plenty of room. See that? For your spine. So now I'm just looking at this. Now this piece here, you can use, here it is, one of your leftover pieces for this. Okay, and once again I just scored an inch, and it's more or less, it's fine. You know, it's not the length doesn't have to be accurate, but I'm going to do it like so. So this piece, which is left over from the cut, is 5 3/4 centimeter. Oh my goodness, inches by 2 1/4. Okay, which is in centimeters. It is 5 1/2. Yes, 5 1/2 centimeters by, I have to do both, you see, because I've got Europeans on here. 14.7. 14.7. Okay. Now here, let me just put this aside again, because obviously this is your closure. So you're going to score at 1 inch I just liked it that way. And then at 1 inch again. Yeah. So you score 1 inch and score at 2. Fold. So now you can aim this and you're going to join it here for your closure. If I remember correctly. Yes, I just got to remember how I did this, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, okay, I got it. Now, let's glue that down. I'm just spreading it all up. I'm just gonna eyeball it more or less. Make sure you've got room for your corner there. Yeah, which is fine. And press it down. Let's go. How about that? And then you can stick this down. That's what I did, and then I did all the bitty witties on top. Just checking, like I say. So that can go. I wonder if I should use tape. Sometimes tape is just quicker. What I'm going to do, I'm going to use just this tape on here. Where is this part? And I'll tell you why I'm using tape, because I've put it right at the edge, so it's going to hold it down. It's not going to lift. I don't like it. And I am still going to put glue. Okay. So let's just check I'm 100% on here. And I am. Again, let's just leave that there. There's 2 ways once more to do this. You can add all your pockets and things on here before you put it into the actual album. So up to the I haven't distressed this. I should have. Okay, I won't do it. Like I said, I don't want them both exactly the same, you know, more or less. I'm even worried that I might have to go and buy more paper, but you know what, I'm not going to. I must just do with what I have here. I don't want to buy more paper. Right to the edge, right to, you know, my pet peeve, don't like edges lifting or corners. Yeah, I have to admit I'm struggling a little bit with my contacts, but I know it can do. So, yeah. Again, I'm just checking the paper is the right way. So let's put this down. See? Easy. Easy peasy, easy peasy. Center it to your heart's delight. I don't know, it's just a thing I tick. Yeah, that's perfect there. And down you go. Hold on. Just needed to turn it a little bit. So now you have your little concertina. And I'm just making sure everything is secure. There we go. Easy, huh? And seriously, you don't need to put, you don't need to mat it. I did mat the back cover. But this DCWV paper is beautiful quality, thick. And now I am going to, let's do this part, shall we? Okay, I'm not going to put the paper, and we'll come to that because we need to line it up when we do it. We have to be careful because, you know, I had this as closure, but it just wasn't holding. So now I put the magnet. Okay, get inventive as you go along. Alright, so we are going to do this belly band now, and this, guys, is just elastic. Okay, so I think I'm going to try and use whatever I have with my leftover paper. So this guy here now is 4 inches, right? And this must be just shy of 8 1/8, more or less. Okay, and it is in centimeters. Oh, did I bump the camera? I did, didn't I? You're looking at centimeters, 10 centimeters across. And then, of course, you have to cut for the flap. Okay, guys, so this next part is very easy. We are cutting the belly band for the inner cover. Okay, now this measures 9 1/8 inches by 4 inches. Oh, that's the wrong way around. Okay, so 9 1/8 by 4 inches. In centimeters, approximately 23.2 centimeters by 10 centimeters. And then I just eyeballed it. I made my 4 circles, and I put my eyelets, and I just used this guy to do it. And then we need some of that fine elastic. So this, again, so easy. I don't need my glue gun. So we're going to thread it in from the back and take it diagonally across. Okay, and then we're going to thread it in that hole and diagonally across. So you don't want to pull this too tight. You just want to give it a little bit of tension, not too much. So I'm just going to cut it. Just put that away. And just, like I say, not too much. You don't want to... Oh, oh dear, let's put that back. You don't want to bend it so tight that this happens, okay? So just a tiny bit of tension, really not much at all. Oh, my throat has suddenly gone dry. So I'm just pulling it, but I don't want it to warp. And we do a nice gentle knot here. And see I pulled it too tight, so it's too tight, so let's just let it go a little bit, and I think that is perfect because it gives you some tension, especially when you put stuff inside. Oh boy, do I have to go and get something to drink now? Oh, for goodness sake. I just want to tighten it a little bit, and then I'm just going to cut it short and short. Okay, and then this, making sure it's the right way, of course. I'm just just going to put it down, and that, my friends, I mean, how simple is that? Looks complicated, but it's not. And I just want to make sure it is more or less in the middle. And there we go. So I'm just going to press it down. And there we have it. And you can put this is just a piece left over, belly band there, and of course you can put photographs here, and it's quite roomy. Now the next page here, very easy. I did use bits and pieces from this holographic matte stack. It's also DC WV, and it's they're all just gorgeousness, just to you know, I just wanted to add a little bit of extra. And then of course for the pocket, for that, oh, I didn't measure in centimeters, so it's 2.5 inches by 6. And now if you'll see here, I made these marks because this paper is only 6 by 6, so I had to go here, and you can see I just measured in there and in there, so it'll just fit nicely between. It's very hard to see on the black where the remind me not to do black again. Let me just make sure. Yeah, it is a bit difficult. I think it use white next time. Where is it? Gosh, I'm trying to find it, guys. There. Very difficult to see. So these are only little flaps that I made, and then I made, of course, 1/2 inch for that. And in centimeters, let me give it to you quickly, although I do find myself getting confused like this. 15.2 centimeters by 7.5 centimeters. With 1/4 inch flap. I mean, this is not serious, this size. I mean, you can even make it bigger if you want. So let's put it like so. I'm just going to cut this. Actually, it's fine. I don't need to cut it. No, it's fine. And try and stay within the marks. So this photo journal might look a bit complicated, but you know what? Once you get to do it, it's really not. But I wouldn't say this is for beginners either, no. I think you have to know a little bit about how to make mini albums as well, but you know, I show you what to do here. So we have this, and we have the corner. So let's see if I can get this right. Hey, go down before you dry sometime today. Yes. So just put it in between your seams. So that's the seam there. Like I say, it's a bit stiff because remember, this is where it joins, so don't let that worry you. It just makes it nice and strong. So this one is very simple, and then of course I'll show you again. Let's just make sure it's down. Yeah, so that, and then we can make again. This one doesn't fit in there. Does this one fit in there? But you know what I'm saying. Now you can make a big board or photo mat to go in there. So are you down? Are you sticking down? Good, good, good. Let's get this out the way. I've actually ordered more paper, so I will not finish this today. But I knew that anyway. You don't finish these in a day, these tutorials. Well, I don't anyway. Okay, so now we're coming to this page here. Once again, I have cut things out, and this one we are going to have to fiddle a little bit. And what I've done now, I've just done the measurements here. So let me show you. So now this is the pocket that is going to go in here, which I could have made a bit wider. Sorry guys, no man, this is the wrong one. This is it. Ugh, what am I doing? Oh, sorry. Okay, so we're going to need a piece of 12 by 12, and we're going to cut these pieces, and I'll give you the measurements in a moment. There's the pocket. So you just need an envelope. This envelope, it's already coffee dyed, is 6 1/4 inches by 4 1/2 inches and 16 centimeters by 11 1/2. Now, of course, you can also make your own envelope, if you don't have the exact size. I do have a video on making envelopes. It doesn't necessarily have to be like this. And this is why I'm going to show you the fiddly bit. This is the packet. It's what I have. And this packet actually measures 5 3/4 inches by 7 3/4 inches. And you can see I've already scored here 1/2 inch for my, so it's going to go like that. But it is a little bit too wide. So I'm going to alter this packet to fit here, because I mean, chances of you finding the exact size for here are slim. So, and it's not difficult to do. All I do is I just need to lose a tiny bit, actually. Yeah, like 1/8 of an inch. And let's quickly do this here. This is 14 centimeters. I'm going to measure from the top here. It's 19.4 inches, centimeters. So just to alter it, all you have to do is slit it, and there we go. And then I'm just going to slit it just a little bit, because I don't need to make a big alteration on this. So what I'm going to do now, I am going to cut this, or rather I'm just going to cut a little bit off. Okay, so I've taken it there. I'm not too worried about that, but again I'll show you. So let's take off about that much. Not cutting very straight, am I? But again, it's not. I think I might have to cut it a little bit more. So you're only going to cut this one side. Leave this one long. I'm taking in a little bit more because it's not enough. Of course, you can cut the whole thing and do it on your cutter to make sure it's straight, but or you can do it like this. And one of these days, like me, you will get it right, more or less. So just cut until you can fold this one over that one to make sure it fits. And of course, before I glue it down, I'm going to make sure it fits in between here, and it's perfect. Okay, so now I am going to glue this tiny bit down. Just like so. Fold it over, and now the packet is the right size. Okay, and if you want to be, if you're very particular, all right, you can fold it like so, and I'm just going to use the scissors. Where's my other one? No, this one. It's very similar to the packet, but that's only if you want to be particular. The scissors has gone a little bit blunt. I shall have to, there we go. There we go. Now you've more or less got it the same. So this now is going to go on here. Yes. So let's glue this. Glue it down. And to the edge. Perfect. And that should be fine. Just giving my eye a scratch, yeah? Now you are going to cut, not this one yet, okay? So this one, you are going to put exactly on there. See that? If you want, you can do your thing. I haven't been doing any of it, you know, for the video. But my other one is all matches. So this is the same as here. Okay? I mean, you can just take your paper and measure it, guys, really. It is, yep, 4.5 by 6 1/4. And this is 16 centimeters by 11 centimeters. And then I'm just thinking now, yeah, it's fine. Fine. I'm only going to do 3 sides. This is also optional. Just to create another hidden pocket, if you will. Uh-oh. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. Ugh. I got some of that glue in my mouth. So here we go. So we have a little pocket there, and of course that one. Now this flap is going to go on this side, and this one measures, where did I put it? I did write it down somewhere. So this one measures 5, which includes the half an inch flap, by 6 1/4. Okay, 6 1/4 by 5. And centimeters, it is 12.3 centimeters by 16. Okay, and this is going to go right here. Find my edge. Let's line everything up, and it's perfect. And let's double check. I think it can come in just a wee bit, and that should be fine. And let's put it down. See? Uh-oh, I moved it slightly again. Yeah, it's fine. Like I said, if you use a different color paper or a lighter paper, you'll be able, and especially if you distress it, you will be able to see that better. Okay, now this is my pocket, and where's my little punch? Oh my goodness. This is a 1.5 inch circle punch. Okay, so I'm just gonna fold. I'll give you the measurements for this as well in a moment. Okay, you just find your center And there we go. But before we do that, we need to put in this guy. Okay, so this pocket, all's well that ends well. Yes, it should go in here nicely. Let me you see it's not, so I'm gonna have to adjust this pocket. Yeah, it's just that 1/8 again too big. Can you see? So I need to there. So I measured this whole thing. Again, it's 5. Where did I? There. 6 1/4 again. This is the length. Okay. Because this is a lazy pocket, we're not going to fold that there. So it's 6 1/4 by 6 1/2. And now I am adjusting at about 1/8 of an inch there. So what I'm going to do, let me show you what I'm going to do. Let's put it nice and straight. So I am going to take it in 1/8 there, because I want to keep this in the middle. Alright, so you might have to make this adjustment because of the packet. And let's just take that out. This should work. So just yeah, perfect. It's coming out. Perfect. See that? There we go. So let's check. Getting messy again. Let's check. Yes. Oh, that's perfect. And let's check. That is perfect. But before you do that, you are going to score it 1/2 inch and fold it, and you are going to put it down here like so. And let's double check. We can move it just a little bit. Perfect, 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 perfect. Okay, so let's glue this packet down. And let's put it in there, and again let's make sure it needs to come across a little bit before I press it down. A little bit crooked there. Yeah. Perfect. There we go. Now you can put this down here. See that? So and here and a little bit here, and I just want to spread it again with my finger. I have to wash my hands lots of times. So, especially if I'm working with light colors or even white, because I don't get my sticky fingers everywhere. Okay, so there's your lazy, what I call anyway, a lazy pocket, because we only do 3 sides. And once again, before you squeeze it down, yep, that's perfect. Perfect. Very quickly to show you the last bit. Now's the time to put your little magnet on. So I've already done the one before I stick the paper on there, and we are going to do like so. And remember, this is fine because your photograph is going to go. Then you can take it like a piece of paper. I mean, this is just perfect. And all I do, I don't even bother, I don't cut that. I just do it straight. You don't need to. Unless you want to make it look like an envelope. So you know what, let's do it like so. Let's do there. And that's the perfect size, actually. Perfect. And stick that on. I'm going to do it that side. Let's make it a bit different. Why not? Okay. I mean, I just love blue, of course. There we go. And then I'll probably have to do this other bit. There we go. And now you're wondering about those bits. It's fine. You can just cover it with whatever you want, actually. So what we can do is I'm using this. Let's just use that. So we can go, I think that should be about right, not really. Rather cut it too big than too small. Yes. And then you can always use like so. Am I doing it the right way? Wait. There. Yes. And hopefully I didn't do it the right way. So this one will go perfect there. See that? And you still, like this, it's a little bit there, but it's fine. And then of course, let's try and get it right on the side. Where's my piece of paper? Let's put it, oops. Yeah, should do the trick, I think. Let's see if it'll work out. Am I doing this the right way, guys? Let's cut it. Good, cut it. Let's see now. No, it's still the wrong way. Actually, I don't mind that. You know what? I like that. I quite like that. And I'm just going to cut this a tiny bit more. I like that. Well, I suppose I could do it. Ugh, what does the matter with me? Yeah, it's the same thing. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. I think I should have done it like that. And let's just... There we go. How's that? I wonder if I can use... No, I can't, because that's the same side as that. What about this one? It's just not going to work out now because it's pity. But I do like that. So I think that's quite nice. So let's do... Let me think about how... because I want that piece. So it must be like this. Let's try again. Then it looks like an envelope, you know. Get it right. I'm going to cut it very straight. There, I think that looks rather nice, guys. This point is just a little bit too pointy here, so let me just take it off a tad. Yes. Yeah, I like that. I like that. So now you don't have to put photo mats. You can put whatever you want wherever you want. You know what I mean? But for me, there we go. And again, that's just a little bit there, which is fine. So I'm just gonna, I don't mind. I want to cut that little piece there, but I'll do that later. I'm not going to do that now. So there we have it. We just got to do this one, and of course the other side. So we have belly band, we have pocket, this open, so we have pocket there, okay, pocket there, place of photograph here, open, open, and we need one more thing here now. We need another little pocket. So to do that, I'm going to use this again. It's just too beautiful. I don't know what all that noise is about. I thought I had one spare, but obviously no. That one, that's what I was thinking of. So lovely. Let's just do that. Now this again, it's only 6. Yeah, it's fine. I am going to cut this. And we're just going to make a small pocket, right? It's just for like a one photo. So I'm going to cut this, let's see, 2. I'm going to cut it 2.5. So 2.5 inches. And that is because this time I'm not making a lazy pocket. And this time you just do like so. More or less, it doesn't have to be exactly in the middle. It should be fine. So let's just line it up there. And we will line that up there. Okay. Cut off your corner. Didn't do one. There, and this is optional. Again, you can also keep it straight if you want. I like to cut it. I always do. I just do. We're almost at an end for this one. For this part. Perfect. See that? And then of course you can use paper to do that. So loads of pockets in which to put either photographs or whatever you want. But I love these photo journals because they're just so versatile, and you've got no fear of your photos going old because you know you're using scrapbook paper. Oh, I think I need another cloth. This is getting very mucky, that cloth. Oh, that's my little Gigi. She went the whole day yesterday without eating, didn't want anything, which stresses me out. You know, she's 14 and a half, very old. And I get very distressed when she just refuses to eat no matter what I put in front of her. Now she's been sleeping on the couch. There we go. Sleeping on the couch, and she can't jump anymore, you know, too old. And she's very, very small. She's like this size, tiny, tiny, tiny. She's like a teacup size Maltese. And then of course, you know, if you want, then you can cut to go there. You can even put, oh no, it won't do. But yeah, now you can cut. What about this one? No, not big enough. Just you trying to use leftover pieces, so it's too short. Yeah. Anyway, so there is that part, and I think now part 3, I think I could have made this just a tad smaller, guys. Yeah, but it's still fine because it's going to pop up anyway. So now the next part I will do with you in part 3. So see you later for the next one. Ciao.